So at least one of the days had to have a little bit of theory in. And I thought I might as well put it in on day one. That way we get it out of the way and then we can crack on with some writing. So there's a lot of theory here, but I think this is really important because this is the kind of stuff that's going to keep you going throughout the course. So whenever you hit a sticking point, it's the stuff contained in day one that is really going to remind you, actually, you know what, this is worth persisting with. This is worth plodding on with and ploughing through whatever kind of wordage you use just to get to the end of this, because email marketing is such a powerful tool and it's worth persisting with. So let's get it out of the way on day one. And these are the main points I want to get across. You need to be emailing your list. The goal isn't to write a perfect email, because there's no such thing. There is no point in comparing yourself to the gurus. You must write in your own voice, and the quality of your writing doesn't really matter. So if you failed your English, high school, GCSE, whatever qualification that is for you, it doesn't matter. It's not about that. And we'll get to this as we go through the course. But take them on now. Even if you've got nothing to kind of back them up, no evidence to back them up at the moment, just start to take those ideas on board. Because the good thing is, though you might think it, you don't have to learn anything. It's about unlearning the mental blocks that we have around email and marketing. We feel very precious about it. We feel the pressure to get it right and not have spelling mistakes and all this kind of stuff and all this kind of mental tomfoolery that goes on in our mind. You know, what if people unsubscribe? You know, we're terrified of that. It's almost like on a par with being terrified to say no to a client, you know. So we need to get over this, and we'll get there as we go along in the course. So email is, you know, there's a bunch of reasons. As I say here, I'm not going to go through all this entirely because the email explains it all. But, you know, when you think that email has the highest ROI of any marketing strategy, you know, it's an asset you actually own. When you land in somebody's inbox and they read your emails because they see more of them than your social posts, you know, if your social posts are only going to 5% organic reach, then emails go to every single person. They've got a chance to see every single one of your emails. So you build this up, this familiarity and trust, faster than you would with any other medium. And also the idea that, you know, email's a superpower. You know, if you can write an email that convinces somebody to take an action, that's pretty darn powerful. And the ideas you'll learn in this course will transfer over to every single piece of writing you do, and a few more as well. And again, it's this idea that writing isn't all that. And the proof of this is in this idea of the, you know, the Ed Mayer idea that, you know, a promotion is made up of audience, offer, and copy. And copy is only 20% of that. You know, you need to get the right audience and you need to get the right offer. That's the most important part. If you've got that, you could sell that with crap copy. And remember, like I say here, I'm a copywriter telling you that, so it must be true. And again, yes, don't compare yourself to the gurus because they have teams of people. They hire the best people, but not just one person. They hire teams of people to write these promotions for them. So when you see an email from a guru, it's gone through about 10 sets of eyes before somebody's gone, yep, that's perfect. It's been workhorse to death. So don't imagine that all the gurus are sat there just cranking out emails effortlessly on their laptops while swinging from a hammock. That's not the case. So anytime you find yourself comparing yourself to somebody else, just knock it on the head. Just imagine that the team of people behind them that does this for them. They're experts, they know what they're doing, and it still takes a lot of work. And that's why, also, that this is your advantage. You know, this is your chance to be you. This is your chance to have a distinctive voice and a distinctive character in your marketing. This is your chance to kind of put yourself out there so that when people see your emails or see your marketing or see your social posts, they look at it and go, oh, I like that. I get that. I like that person because. And it's this idea of, you know, we'd always rather work with somebody we liked, even if they weren't quite as good as anybody else. We'd always much rather deal with the person that we like to deal with, the person we get on with, the person that's easy, approachable, friendly, fun, light-hearted, those kind of words. That's what we're going for with email marketing. It's that kind of, it's almost effortless. That's what we're shooting for. So yes, it's this idea of you will be turning some people off. Of course you will, because not your goal isn't to please everybody. It's to please the people that you're meant to work with. And one of the best things you can do in marketing is create marketing that, even if it's not directed at your dream clients, if you only did marketing and created it under the assumption that, under the guise of what will piss my nightmare clients off, that might be good marketing. If your dream and nightmare clients are polar opposites, creating marketing that repels your nightmare clients will probably bring back dream clients. So it's another mind thing that people go through, is like, you can't please all the people all the time, so don't worry about it. You will turn some people off. That's a good thing. And again, a great example of me messing up something simple. An email marketing expert who can't even ask a question. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about this. And if you don't believe me, send an email to your list with a bunch of spelling mistakes. See if anybody cares. Nobody will. We're far too focused on our own stuff, and we're far too self-involved for this kind of thing. So read this email, and just, like I said, this is going to be a quick video because I just want to give you an accompaniment to this. But these are the main ideas that I just want you to get across. Just lighten the load. It's not about learning anything new. It's about unlearning stuff. And you can see this in the email. Email's worth persisting with. Don't compare yourself to the gurus. It's not about how good a writer you are, and you do need to put your personality in it. So I want you to have a go at this. This is a really good exercise to do because, as I explained there, customers don't buy a widget. They don't buy a course. They don't buy a shelf. They buy what it can do for them. They're looking for the transformation. What does this allow me to do? And the easiest way to start thinking about that is with you and with this course. So what was pre-sent like, and what are you hoping post-sent is going to be like? Get into the habit of thinking about transformations. And like I say, the easiest one to start with is your own. So I'm not asking you to send it, write it as an email or anything like that. I just want you to start where you are right now and think about these questions here. Pre and post sent, write it down, and just come up with a before and after. Paint the picture. Show it vivid. Be as clear as you can. Get into the habit of thinking about these things and thinking, this is just a low pressure exercise because it's not about your thing and your customers. It's about me and my thing. But I'm not going to see this. So you can write whatever you like, free of limitations and worries or anything like that. Just come up with a before and after transformation with sent, and start to let those ideas filter into how you talk to your customers in your marketing, because it's all about the transformation, not the actual thing. So that's the thing I want you to do on day one. Not every single day will be as theory heavy as this, but it's important we get this done because these are the biggest mental blocks I see, and there's no need for them at all. So you've got your task for today. Crack on. If you've got any questions, fire them at me. I'm happy to help.